very little in the sport. Everyone is literally so tense, relaxed, okay? It's got to be enjoyable as well. If you don't get into your rhythm, you're not going to be taking any information that we're telling you in. You don't have to be so tense. Just relax, get into a rhythm. We will put you out. If you've got any questions, ask us and we'll tell you what to do. Don't just sit in the corner nice and tense, just like rigid. Just relax, let it flow, okay? We're going to mix it up a little bit now to get you thinking a bit. So it's going to be same as shadow boxing, moving around. One of us is going to shout left, right, or both hands, okay? So it's reactions as well. So in your stance, it's going to be normally shadow boxing. If I say left, touch your left foot. Say right, touch your right. If I say both, touch both feet, okay? Might throw an exercise in there as well, okay?
What do you think? Good turnout?
Good turnout. Very good.
Why are you not training?
A little bit injured at the minute. Give me a few weeks, I'll be in there.
What happened?
Just football.
Oh.
Okay guys, so we're here for the first session of the training camp for Onlycomms Fight Night 5. Hell of a turnout, and I'm here with one of the potential competitors, Pav. Ask him a couple of quick questions. First of all, Pav, everyone wants to know, why put yourself through this? Why are you even considering jumping in at Fight Night 5?
I'm bored. Got too much time, man.
Must be
Got a
nice.
nice gaff. I'm a successful real estate broker. Got a nice car. What? Need a nice body now.
All right,
I want to get back to shape.
so if you were a boxer, who would you likely compare yourself to?
Say Conor McGregor.
McGregor, MMA fighter, but we'll have it. Final question, who wins in a fight, you or me, right now?
Let's go.
Wrong answer, wrong answer. So I don't need to introduce my next guest, Jimmy, the Haymaker Hattons. I've just seen him do what I think was fitness. First workout I've ever seen you do. You've just dipped your toe in there, how was it?
Usually I'm the guy on the other side of the camera.
Yeah.
Today I've decided, I went, look, it's right beneath my building. There's over 60 people here. I was like, look, first proper workout session I've done in a while, but I was like, let's just give it a good 20 minutes to see how I feel after.
And I've seen all shapes and sizes here. What do you reckon so far? First half hour's under the belt. How are they looking?
Yeah, like I said, there's about 10 guys that have fought here before, so there's a couple of familiar faces. These guys need no introduction. We've got you here, he's fought on 2 of the cards. We've got Arnad, we've got Ross, his opponent as well. So there's a few different guys. Johnny Beck's here as well, so there's a few different guys, a few new faces, a couple of people I know from the industry that have all come down and they want to be part of the amazing event. So.
Well, mate, the turnout's been incredible. One last question before you go.
Yeah.
Who wins in a tear-up near you?
I reckon it'll be a good fight. I reckon fitness you'd do me now, but I reckon I've got the street fire in me. So
Comment below if you want to see it. So I'm here with Sam. I'm only just getting familiar with Sam and his approach, and I've been here for probably about an hour for this session. And Jesus, mate, you do not hold back. What's in store for these lot? Because it looks like a world of pain, mate.
I think the main thing is that boxing's a hard sport. So to start off with, you need hard work. So if you're going to go through the process and you're going to get in that ring for three rounds, 2 minutes, you need hours and hours of hard work. So if I don't break you here, your opponent's going to break you in there. So the whole point in this is like tough love. So if I don't care about you, then I'll leave you to one place. If you want to invest in it and put into it yourself and have that hard approach, I'll give you everything you need to go and get the win. So me being tough means that I care and that you're gonna succeed once you get in the ring.
Mate, 100%. And to be fair, we've seen it on so many Onlycomms cards where it looks like it's only 3 rounds, but people gas out after 1 and 2. Why is that?
I mean, I boxed as a pro in the UK, and for example, I boxed the most I ever boxed was six rounds. Now we train 12 to 15 round sparring because on the night you've got the lights, you've got your friends there, your family there, all the adrenaline. So whatever you do, you need to double it in training. So for example, if you're fighting 3 minutes, I need you to be able to spar 6 or 8 rounds straight off with probably 30 seconds rest, not a minute rest, and just get used to that. Because when you're there on the night, three rounds feels like 10. Feels like 10. It goes quick in your head, but in terms of your body and how you feel, you'll feel completely fine.
And last question, I've never boxed before.
Okay.
What odds would you give me in the ring against you?
-2.
-2?
-2.
you're a trained professional boxer.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of scraps behind spoons.
You might be alright, you might be alright. I haven't seen him box yet. So
Put it in the comments if you want to see it.
I'll give him some respect.
I'll be raising sponsorship below if you want to see me get weighed in, just let us know.
So obviously the initial training camp, I mean, as you can see to the left of me now, the numbers that have come down is absolutely amazing. The interest we've had on this camp, I think we've had over 85 people sign up and committed to come to this camp. Just makes it now for me and Sam that much harder to select who we want and make sure we find out and whittle it down to who's going to be committed on the night. But I mean, today we put them through the paces. We've done a big 10-minute bodyweight workout, which was tough. Done them some sprints. They've been doing shadow boxing. This is just a taster of what the camp's going to be like. You got 12 tough weeks to get your ass into gear and make sure on that night in Atlantis The Royal, the biggest showcase in Dubai, you put on the fight of your life and take home that belt. Okay, listen in. Gonna go into one round of shadow boxing, and then on the next round we're gonna mix it up with some shoulder tag, okay? So this is still a little bit of a warm-up, right? I don't wanna see everyone nice and tense, throwing out heavyweight shots. Get into a rhythm, get into a flow. It's still a warm-up, okay? Just nice and tight. Keep your hands there, get into a flow. Pick your shots. Don't start doing nothing crazy, trying to throw big, massive body shots and 10-punch combinations. Keep it realistic, keep it basic for now. Just straight shots, drop the old hook in, maybe a body shot if you can, but don't get too complicated or complex with it, otherwise you're going to get frustrated, okay? So 1 round, 2 minutes, nice and light, in your flow, still a warm-up. We'll be walking around and giving you any tips on the way, yeah? Take your time, get it right, get into a flow. So shoulder tag and knee tag. Lead hand to lead shoulder, that's it. I don't want none of this coming round the side, no big right hands. Just lead hand to lead shoulder and lead knee, okay? So if we're moving round, we're gonna be creating them opportunities. See how we slipped and touched the knee? Create them opportunities when you're coming, drop down to the body. Don't do this when you're touching the knee. Okay, sit into it, you're replicating a body shot. When you're there, stab, there, stab, there, stab, and just moving around, okay?
And it's that hard, guys.
Sorry? It's lead hand to lead shoulder, so if you're southpaw, you're going to use your right hand, aren't you? So in your stance, lead hand to lead shoulder, lead knee, nothing on the back for now, okay?
And it's that hard, yeah? Not this, poking each other in the eye, it's there, boom, nice and relaxed. All right, it's a fun game. Don't need no one with poked their eyes out, broke their knees.
Limit the movement as well. Don't run around the gym. None of this in your stance. None of this.
Yeah, stay close together.
Just nice and tight. Just be there. Get used to being in range. Down. Just get used to them little defences. Get comfortable with someone in front of you, okay?
Get a partner.
Okay?
My name's Pav, 23 years old, from northwest London. Been in Dubai since January last year, and I work for Point Blank Properties. You might recognise my voice from the commentary on the Dabba Fight Nights, but now I'm looking to get into the ring and knock someone out. The reason I signed up to Fight Night 5 was I put on so much weight since I moved to Dubai. Before I moved to Dubai, ripped, you know, just going to the gym, chest day, leg day, arm day, everything. Moved to Dubai, met Connor, and everyone went downhill from there. When I first moved to Dubai, I used to work for a company called Better Homes. Through there, I met my friend circle, which led to meeting the Onlycomms lads, Dom, Jimmy, everyone else. When I first heard about Onlycomms, they said, yeah, they're a little meme page, they're little 2 boys that used to work at Better Homes, started a little meme page, and now they sold out the Burj Khalifa, and now they're going to sell out the Royal Atlantis. Mental. Thing is, I'm a very social guy. I'm always outside. I like going out, like going anywhere, everywhere, just out the house. But you know, it's about discipline now. Just get my head screwed on. Need to get some discipline in me, start focusing, and you know, get my fitness back and start focusing a lot more. Clear out the noise. I don't know who my opponent is, but whoever they are, watch me now, laugh at me now. At the end of that fight, I'm gonna be holding that belt and I'm gonna laugh at you.
So my name is Nikki, I'm 28 years old, I'm from Manchester. I've been in Dubai about a year and a half now, and I work for McCone Properties. I first heard about Onlycomms because they made me into a meme, and they've made me into a few memes now, and I just really got on with the boys and I thought it was really funny. And yeah, I just keep egging them on to make me into more memes, and so yeah. I've never boxed before, but about 8 years ago, I was in Thailand and randomly walked into a bar and had a Muay Thai fight with a drunk girl. And ever since, I've always kind of wanted to fight again because it was really exhilarating. But my background in sport is I used to play football, played lacrosse, tennis, and now I've played rugby for the last 6 years. So yeah, hopefully some of my athleticism might help, but I have no technical skills in boxing, so we'll see how this goes. So in the last 2 weeks of training, we've done a mixture of boxing technique, some of the basics, some conditioning, and there was a horrible run at one point where the whole team had to run around this whole block, and I told myself I was not allowed to stop, and I burst into tears when I got back to the training room because it was that horrible. But do you know what? I've really enjoyed it. I've tried to get here early every session, and I don't want to miss anything because I really want to be fit for this fight. I really want to push myself out my comfort zone, and I really want to lose weight, so yeah. We've done sessions with both the coaches, Jak and Sam, and Sam is much nicer to me than Jak is. He's been a little bit more compassionate when it comes to me being a beginner. He's been really sympathetic when I've been crying in sessions, but they're both very knowledgeable, they're both very skilled. I'm excited to learn different things from both of them. And I've not seen either of them fight, but I know that they're both probably very, very good. So yeah, I think I'm in the right place. So last week, a couple of girls turned up to training and I was excited. I was kind of looking around to see who could fight, who would not. A lot of the girls were quite a lot smaller than me. So I was thinking maybe I'm not going to be able to find an opponent that is a match to me. But this week, there was no girls that have turned up so far. The lads said that some girls will turn up next week, so hopefully they do. I just think more girls should try and get involved with things like this because it really helps your confidence and it's nice trying something new. But regarding whoever does turn up and whoever does end up fighting me, I hope you're ready to lose.